What's going on, everybody, and welcome to J Sports Seattle. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Seahawks. I'm just going to be previewing tomorrow's game against the Lions. I'm going to be saying that what needs to be done, what needs to continue to be done, what needs to be fixed, go over stuff like that, and injuries as well. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so tomorrow we have our first 10 a.m. game in Detroit against the Lions. All I gotta say is this is a must-win game. I mean, if we start off 0-2, chances of making the playoffs are near zip nil, because not a lot of teams start off 0-2 and then go and make the playoffs. So we got to win this game somehow, some way. But it's going to be hard to do so because we are down some very important people. As you guys know, Abraham Lucas is put on IR, and I think he's having a procedure on his knee, and we don't know the timetable for that. He could be out for the rest of the season. He could be out for the 4 weeks required. We don't know. So we're down our right tackle for the next month or so, which is not good at all. Charles Cross, Jamal Adams, and Mike Morris are all out for Sunday. Charles Cross is a massive loss because that is our left tackle. Jason Peters will not be playing, apparently. It'll probably be Stone Forsythe, which I do not support at all, because his frame is too big, so he's easier to get tossed around and easier to get juked by defensive ends and edge rushers. So Gino's gonna not have a comfortable day in the pocket, I feel like, tomorrow. So, especially with Aiden Hutchinson on the other team. So it's not looking too hot right now. Boye Mafe and Devin Bush are both questionable. Not good at all, because especially for Devin Bush, considering that we are low on interior linebacker. And having Boye Mafe out is massive, because he has shown promise and shown so much progress from last year. But at least the bright side is cornerback Devin Witherspoon will be making his NFL debut. That is probably the only bright spot out of this. So we'll get to see how he does and see how he, does against a team that wanted to pick him 5th overall, or 6th overall, actually. So it's going to be exciting. Even if we don't lose tomorrow, even if we don't win tomorrow, seeing him in and hopefully making plays is huge. So. But moving on to the Lions' injuries, they are missing 2 cornerbacks, Emmanuel Mosley and Khalil Dorsey. They're missing a defensive end, John Pascal. And this one is huge. Their left tackle, Taylor Decker, is doubtful. Now that's massive, because as we all know, left tackles are one of the most important positions in football. And if he does not play, I don't know who their backups are. But if he does not play, that's going to hurt their offensive line a bit. So, and Taylor Decker's a beast. He's a dog. So if he goes out, it's not looking too hot. I'm going to see if there's any more real quick. Okay, so Lions. Hendon Hooker. Okay, well, he's back up. Justin Jackson. These are all a while ago, so these are the ones that are relevant. These ones, September 15th. So, yeah, doubtful, caused an ankle injury, so he's probably not going to play. Let's see here. But yeah, we got Abraham Lucas on injured reserve. Mike Morris is out. These 2 questionable. Adams out. Cross out. These guys on injured reserve. It's just we're not looking too hot injury-wise. We got a lot of injuries, and I know for football, you can never go into a season with 100% healthy roster. That's not possible. But it just sucks, and it hurts that our most important players are the ones that are out and getting injured. But yeah, it's not looking too hot. So hopefully we can surprise them. I mean, we seem to do well as underdogs versus as being the favorites. So we'll see what happens. But we got to take care of business if you want to have a chance at making the playoffs, or even having a chance at winning the division. I know it's only week 1 going on to week 2, but these first 2 games are important, especially with the rest of our schedule. So, and the thing that needs to be fixed, I was talking about, is the effort. DK Metcalf and the rest of the Seahawks admitted that there was lackluster effort, and that's not good. Not good at all. If you go into a game and just show up and that's it, you're not going to win games. Simple as that. They need to play. They need to come out and play. They showed no heart. They showed no soul in on Sunday's loss. They need to come out and show that they live up to the hype, because so far they're not, and that's why we're all disappointed. We were all pissed. We all left the stadium booing the players and coaches because it was just a horrible loss. So, DK said that they played harder, and I felt it out there in the field. You probably saw it all. You all probably saw it watching the game. Whenever a team plays harder than you, you're definitely susceptible to losing. See, that's the problem. You can't do that. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You could be playing the Texans. You still can't do that because they're still a professional football team. So I expect a way harder effort tomorrow. And if we do not come out guns a-blazing tomorrow, something's got to change. It's got to be on. Because usually a player's efforts stems down to coaching. Because if your coaches are not pushing you and not getting on you and telling you, yo, this is what needs to be done, push, go, it really translates into gameplay, and we saw that on Sunday. And like I said, Bobby, all the team captains, Bobby, Diggs, Gino, Lockett, Ballore, Myers, they all need to step up and put their voices out there and let themselves be heard. Because if they don't, everybody else is just going to show up to the game and not play. And we cannot have that happen. We need to convert more third downs. We need to do that. And not only convert more third downs, we need to stop more third downs. 11-17 is not going to cut it. We need to get off the field because our defense could not get off the field on Sunday. And our offense had 5 minutes of playing time in the second half. You're not going to win games that way. So defense needs to get their heads out of their butts, and they need to perform. And Pete Carroll and Clint Hurt, they need to stop doing whatever they're doing scheming wise. Quit it with the 3-4. Go with the 4-3, man. Because look at all the other teams that are running 4-3 hybrids. The Cowboys, the Jets, the Niners. They're all good defenses. Stop whatever you're doing and go back to what you're doing before. Ever since we switched to that 3-4 defense, our defense has been horrendous. All time horrendous, almost. So definitely got to make some changes there. And we don't even have the right personnel to run a 3-4. Because we got injuries and we didn't get Jalen Carter. We got Devin Witherspoon. So if we're going to get cornerbacks and defensive backs in the draft and not defensive tackles, you have to run a 4-3. Or a nose tackle, sorry. You have to run a 4-3 because that's not going to fly. So Pete Carroll needs to stop whatever he's doing, and Clint Hurt. I mean, it's both those two on the defense. And they need to stop whatever they're doing. They need to stop all these predictable looks. I don't know if they're running a lot of cover 3 or cover 2. I think they're running a lot of cover 2. That's why the middle of the open was wide open. You cannot run cover 2. You're not playing against Russell Wilson. You're playing against other teams. So you have to cover the middle. And hopefully Devin Witherspoon can do that for us. So I'm expecting huge changes on scheming on both sides of the ball, even too on the offense. Gino needs to see these wide open guys on post routes and on go routes. Like Jake Bobo was wide open on that flea flicker. Wide open. That would have been a nice welcome to the NFL moment for an undrafted rookie, and Gino missed him. So we have to take advantage of that. We need to be more aggressive. Gino was talking about being a more explosive offense, being a more aggressive offense. You need to show that. Yeah, I saw you do that on that 3rd and 4 to DK, but DK was covered. You don't do that. Jake Bobo was wide open. The goal was to hit the open guy. And if you don't do that, you can't have an explosive offense. So, obviously you got to establish the run game. So, and that's what we've been doing. I mean, Kenneth Walker had 64 yards in that game. We got to stop. You just got to stop running the ball on second down. Run the ball, pass on first down. If you don't get the first down, run it on the second down. You don't always have to do back-to-back runs. Back-to-back runs is so predictable these days. I understand that Pete Carroll values the running back position more than other teams and other coaches, but Pete Carroll needs to realize that this is a passing league now. This isn't 2013 anymore. You need to adapt and be able to throw unpredictable plays at teams. Because right now, if you just run it down the gut every single time with your third stringer, you're not going to get yards. And that's what happened in the second quarter when they ran it back-to-back plays with DJ Dallas. You don't do that. So hopefully we see, and that's not really Pete. That's the offensive coordinator. But then again, it is Pete's team. So whatever Pete says goes. So we got to make changes on that side too. We got to be more explosive. Establish the run game, get the runs, and then run play action. If you run play action, you're gonna fool the defense. So like we did last year. So we got to do that. But that's all I think I have for this video. Today's my birthday, so I'm gonna go and just enjoy my 21st. Gonna go out to dinner and just have a good time. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. I actually will be making a Mariners video either tomorrow or Monday. One of those 2 days I will be making a Mariners video. So stay tuned for that. If you have any comments on how you think we're gonna do tomorrow and what we should fix and what we should keep doing, please let me know in the comment section below. But if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day, and go Hawks, go Mariners, and go Kraken.